Most people are making Claude way more complicated than it actually needs to be. You don't need to be a programmer, you don't need to be a tech genius, and you definitely don't need to know all the AI buzzwords or complicated AI. So in this video, I'm gonna explain it as simple as possible so you have a very good understanding what it is, how it works, what all the weird buttons mean, and some of the coolest features that a lot of people just miss. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to use Claude and you can get started today. So first, what even is Claude? Just think of it as a smart helper that you just talk to. You can ask Claude questions, summarize documents, even look at documents and organize things into a file or a spreadsheet. You can literally have it answer emails for you, create presentations, even build full-fledged websites. It's similar to ChatGPT, but some people prefer it for its simplicity and its writing style and the additional add-ons that can help you get some work done. But at the end of the day, it's still a personal preference. Claude also has different versions. Think of it like different brains. You have Haiku, which is fast, Sonnet is balanced, and Opus is smart. When you're just getting started, I would say Sonnet is enough. So first, you're gonna see a chat box, and it's literally that simple. You start chatting with it. So help plan a workout routine. And it will literally just do that. It will start planning out a workout routine for you. And here it pops up different questions that you can start answering. So it'll drive right into exactly what you need and what you want to get done. This is one of the features I really like on Claude because it makes it super simple. It'll ask you a bunch of questions to really dig in deep to figure out what you need. You can also add files super quickly. All you have to do is click the plus sign. You see where it says add files and photos. Click on that and it will open up your folders on your desktop. Or what you can do is actually just drag and drop a file in and we'll add that file right here to Claude. Now Claude can actually read it, scan the file, and really understand the information on that file. So this can be really great for work projects. Let's say you're an attorney, depositions, research, contracts, you name it. And let's just say you're sick of typing. Very easy, you just click here and this will actually allow you to speak straight into Claude. It'll understand you and add it. Now, one really great tool to use is Whisperflow. I'll actually have it in the description below. I use Whisperflow, it makes it super easy. It gets rid of all the ums and ahs and it actually will paste it right into the AI tool that you're using. So I highly recommend Whisperflow. Even though they have this chat built in, Whisperflow is amazing and I highly recommend it. So one of the great settings within Claude is its memory capabilities. If you go to settings, if you go to capabilities, search reference chats. So you can actually search your chats as well as generate memory from past chat history. So it'll remember your chats for the future. For example, if you told Claude, I own a marketing company, so you don't have to repeat yourself over and over again every time you start a chat. You also have the option to delete memories. If you go here, view and manage memories, you can delete the memories that it has. So I have put in the instructions that I want Claude to know about me, and you can manage this and add to this as much as you like. Projects, just think about it as folders just for like AI work. So let's say you have a workout folder, a business folder, and a receipt folder for all your receipts that you do with all your spending. Each project can have chats, files, instruction, and memories. So to keep everything just organized, this will come extremely powerful later. You might hear some people talking about a thing called MD file. Don't let that scare you. An MD file is basically just a text note. That's it. It stands for markdown file, but honestly, just think of it as a simple text document. Claude just uses these files as instructions or notes for itself. For example, you could tell Claude, always write casually, or my business is a law firm. Then Claude just remembers those instructions. Then you have artifact. This feature is super underrated. Easiest way to explain artifacts is Claude is actually creating files for you, like actual documents, PowerPoints, websites. It's actually creating files for you. For example, we'll just go here, create new artifact. Then it'll give you some ideas, right? Apps, website, document and templates, games, productivity tools, creative projects, quizzes, or just to start from scratch. Create a workout tracker spreadsheet. Now again, Claude has asked me additional questions so it can really fulfill the artifact and what I'm actually trying to get done. So example, let's do strength and lifting, and then progress over time. How many days per week of working out? We'll just skip that and hit continue. It asks me a few more details, and then I'm just gonna say build it. And on the right side here, you can see it's actually going through everything, building out that artifact and that spreadsheet for our workout routine. It came up with an actual spreadsheet that we can log and keep access to and update for ourselves over time. So it has sets, weights, and now you have an interactive spreadsheet for yourself for your workouts, and it created that artifact in that file for you actually on your computer. Another thing a lot of people overcomplicate is skills. The easiest way to think about skills is shortcuts. It's gonna save you a ton of time. So what you're gonna do is go to customize, and then you'll see here, create new skills, create new skills. Then they have the skill creator. The nice thing about the skill creator is you can use Claude to actually create the new skill for yourself. So create skill, you can browse skills. So you'll have different skills that you can just already add. You can search for different skills, right? We can click here and then create skills. You can create one with Claude. You can write skills instructions or upload a skill for a shortcut. So we can create with Claude, and what it's gonna reference is its own skill where it says skill creator. So it's referencing that skill when creating the skill that you want. So we could create a skill like, let's just say YouTube script, for example. This could be a script or a YouTube script or skill that we put together. So every time you click on the YouTube script skill, it'll help you with your hooks, create thumbnails ideas, build out scripts automatically for you instead of you having to go through this again. So it's just a quick shortcut for yourself. And this is what saves you just a ton of time. The next thing we'll talk about is connectors, and it's exactly that. It's just connecting to your third-party tools. So if you click on it, you'll see you can connect to Canva, connect to your Gmail, connect to Google Drive, Figma. Any third-party tool almost you can think of, it can already connect to it. What this means is Claude can now read files, organize your information, summarize things, and automate things all for you. This is where it stops being just a chatbot and turns into an actual assistant. The next feature is Claude Cowork. By far my favorite. This is where it actually becomes an assistant for you. It can access files, create documents, create projects in a much bigger way on your computer. Think of it like actually hiring an assistant that can access your computer, create a file, and share that file with you at any given time. And it's not just files. Remember when we can connect to Gmail? It can read emails, give you summary and reports. Let's just say you, instead of like other chats or just like the chat feature here, you have a backpack. This is like having a whole truck full of memory and everything that you have on your computer. So it'll access these files, and you'll give it permission on what files to access and what files it can touch. So this is why Cowork is insanely great, and I'll have a whole video on Cowork coming up in the next video. We'll dive into Cowork in a much bigger way than in today. And again, I just want to keep it very simple, high level, so you're getting a good understanding of what Claude can do. The next section is Claude Code. Now, Claude Code is amazing. Simplest way to put it, Claude Code is a coding assistant. You literally can just speak to it in plain English, and it can create websites, apps, fix errors. And it's the nice thing about it too is if you have the pro plan like I do, you can save so many tokens with Claude Code. Now, with Claude Code as well, it can animate your YouTube videos, and I'll have that in another video as well. If you can think it, it almost can create it in a digital aspect like presentations, a website, apps, chatbots. It is crazy what Claude Code can do, and you just speak to it in plain English and it'll come up with your idea. So hopefully that made Claude feel a lot easier. And what Claude does a really good job as is it has a ton of different tutorials as well. So if you just go to claude.com/resources/tutorials, it has tons of different tutorials on here for you that you can browse, that you can continue learning and get more familiar with Claude. In addition to that, I'll be putting out more additional videos for you guys to help. The biggest thing to remember is you don't have to master everything at once. Just start using Claude more, getting more familiar with it, and you will get better and better at using Claude. In addition to that, AI is moving super fast. What works today is gonna be totally different here 6 months from now. it's just gonna get that much easier. Well, I hope that was helpful. I'm gonna have a lot more videos on Claude coming up in the next coming weeks. And if there's anything that you really want me to dive into on Claude, I'm happy to. And then what videos do you want to see next? And if you like the content that I'm putting out, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next.